as much out of them as I demand out of myself and my family. My phone bills are unbelievable. I have my daughter here. She'll verify it. I'm always on the phone. I'm very happy to have the mayor and all these aldermen that supported our ideas and our concepts. The feeling was that we had to go after these gang members, the drugs and the weapons, and the crime on the street. The police, for years, you know, they acted in a traditional incident-driven. You call us for a garage burglary, we go there. We didn't have enough resources to follow up on your garage burglary. But we have known that we kept seeing that gang offenders were committing crimes. So we concentrated on the gang members. If we couldn't get the top of the gang members, which Detective Montoro will talk, would we put 7 already in jail? Today, 8. And they're not going away for 6 months. 5 to 30, what's some of those sentences? You won't see them no more. Roger and me have been very close friends for over 30 years, and I lean on him a great deal. He's a very competent person regarding his skills as a detective, search warrants. So I'm very happy to have him. We identified the traditional problems with these gangs, the signs. We went after them, okay? All these little tagging things, someone did that. That's like a signature. So Roger or the detectives had enough information to go after them. The problem-oriented police models were multiple sources of analysts. We bring in people from other agencies, okay? We get information from DEA. We get information from the FBI. When I said the FBI in a group one time, they looked at me because some people think Al Capone is still alive. You know. We're well aware that we cannot do it ourselves. We have the Marshal Service that helps us, okay? There's a lot of things that we're doing that are clandestine, okay? That I might know something, but Commander Semaglia doesn't know it because he runs a different line. The superintendent, okay, might have information on DEA, on surveillance. That's the way our business is now. The Marshal Service might be sitting on someone's house on the north end, okay? That's the way crime has impacted our area because we're in between 2 expressways. Our priorities are right now on the violence, the gangs, and the drugs. It doesn't mean our priorities aren't going to change, okay? Right now, that's what I have to concentrate on, okay? Who's committing these burglaries? I want to know who is committing the burglaries. Who does Cicero have locked up? Who does Stickney have locked up? We have a tremendous amount of intelligence. We have a lot of confidential informants, otherwise known as snitches, okay? We have a tremendous amount of information from other agencies, okay? I use whatever I can to go after these people. Now, we've been very effective, okay? We have to continue the pressure. It's like playing basketball or playing football. You don't want to give an inch to these people, okay? How well is it working? Let me tell you how well it's working. The prisons that we have in Illinois have gotten back to me because I do have people that are away at those lovely places. They're not relatives, but I do keep in contact. Have said that we're cracking down. What are you guys doing in Berwyn? Okay, so they're moving their drug operations, or they're moving guns to another location. If they're involved in narcotics, weapons, prostitution, we've made 25 prostitution arrests. Okay, and I'm actively going after prostitution because I've gotten other arrests from them, narcotics and firearms. And that's my job. Plus, as again, they haven't cured AIDS, okay? So it's not really a harmless vice, all right? We've done other things like, with the help of the alderman and the mayor, we've asked for new ordinances, gang ordinances, prostitution ordinances, gang housing ordinances, which I think Manarational will cover. So we're getting there, okay? And believe me, we care. Our response time, Chief, is still what, 3 minutes?
Under 3.
All right, you go to some of these other communities, okay? And my guys, I'm on the phone with Roger more than my wife. They run. They do. You're going to get 110% from these guys, okay, when they come. You know, they really care. They might not live here, but they still have family here, okay? That's a misconception. I still have family here. I have cousins here. I have my mother-in-law here. Catherine don't say nothing. Anyway, we really do care about you, the schools. We started an after-school program, a rec program with the kids. I can't wait for grants. Not every kid is a gangbanger, okay? Not every kid is a gangbanger. If I didn't go in the Army, I would probably be on the other side, you know. Thank God for the Army. So I'm very, very soft on kids, especially when I go down in a lockup and I get a kid that's 15 years old and he's ditched school and you dig into their background. You tell you, they could break your heart, you know. I'm supposed to be a tough guy, but, you know, those kids break your heart because they didn't grow up the way I grew up, you know. Maybe they didn't eat for 2 days. You know, that's the realities of our economy, you know. I think my officers are a lot kinder under Bill and myself, okay? Because in our younger days, we were a little more aggressive, but those days are over, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of my officers, female, male, okay? And we're getting there, you know.
We have a lot of non-uniform guys, a lot of guys that are, you'll see driving around in the cars, a different kind of cars, covert cars. They have beards. I have one hippie. And they don't look like police. In fact, people call the police on us a lot. But that lets me know everybody's watching. And this is, it's been so effective, it's unbelievable. I couldn't be more pleased with the way it's gone. I have great support from everybody, the mayor down. It's easy when you have ideas and you have support, because you know when you have support, if it don't work, you can blame it on them. That's important. I'm going to give you an idea of what we did here. If you're losing the game, if any of you know anything a little bit about football, when you're losing the game, you can't run the ball. You have to start throwing the ball. You have to go to the offense. So we know who they are. We can't stand back and wait for them to do something. We can't stand back and say, on 19th and Scoville, there was another shooting. We're on 19th and Scoville. We go to them. We bring it to them because we have the manpower. They see us every day. These gang members see all of us every day. They think the world of me. They like me. We're there. They turn around, they know it. And it's really showing. I mean, they're on the move. The statistics will show you that prior to this new organization, we had done 2 search warrants till August 1st. We've done over 10 since then. The result of these are, 1, they're good arrests that have substance, gangs associated with drugs. In turn, the search warrant gets us guns, bye-bye, see you later. That gets them in jail. And we have like 8 major gang people that were problems in this area that you won't see for a while. And those are important things.